All right, it says we're live. And we have a great guest tonight. We've got Larry D. And those of you that don't know Larry and don't follow him, you need to click on his links and get with it. He's got an
Oh,
awesome channel. He has fish, he has reptiles, and he does the hot, spicy stuff too. So very,
a little bit.
very interesting. A little bit, yeah.
And axolotl too, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, axolotl.
yeah.
Can't
So,
forget him.
and the rest of the panel, or the panel, Skipper's below me, and beside Skipper was Susie Q, and beside her was Whip down in the corner, and above him is Chattanooga Ed, and then our guest Larry D. And we're just going to be very informal, like we normally are, and go through and ask Larry some questions. And hopefully, he might be able to show us some things, and he might not. So we'll see how that goes.
And we'll see what I can do.
Yeah. Members, thank y'all for being here. And I'm not going to go through and thank everybody individually, just a blanket thank you to everybody. And thank you, members, and thank you, mods, and everybody for being here. So let's go. I want to know, I'm going to start it off just asking Larry how long he's been into fish and what got him into it.
Well, I had fish back in the early 80s. I had like a 10-gallon, and I thought it was kind of fun and interesting. I just got a wild hair, and I kept them for a year or so, but I was really more into reptiles than anything. I think I had a little bit of everything under the sun. Lizards only. I don't know. I never got into snakes. Snakes and frogs and turtles, never got into them. But lizards I find interesting. Amoebas and things like that. Collared lizards. Iguanas, bearded dragons. Always wanted a Uromastyx and never had a chance to get one because back in the 80s, $100 was pricey. I got one now though.
Nice.
But yeah, after a while, it was the 80s. I think you can understand that in my 20s. So everything went away. I went and did whatever. Now back in 2016, where I worked, I got a promotion, big fat raise. I was like, you know what? I want an aquarium. So I bought a 45 tall. Hopped on YouTube one day and decided, get some information. And well, now I got 15 aquariums, 4 reptile houses, one empty aquarium sitting over there that I'm practicing aquascaping on, and 1 reptile habitat that I haven't decided what I want to put in there. And I'm an impulse buyer. I'm really more into the aquascaping aspect of it than the fish per se. I like but the fish I do have. I prefer the smaller ones. I'm not into monster fish. I had cichlids for a while, and when they all died because I had a leak in an aquarium, and then the power went out in that tank while I was at work. I came back and practiced genocide. Think, nope, no more big fish. So I'm mainly sticking to nanos. I do have a Bashir and a few angels. I just got that sailfin pleco, marble pleco, that I brought on Skipper show a few nights ago. Because I have information overload on, oh, he only gets 7 inches. No, he gets 12 inches. No, he gets this size. He gets that size. Skipper was able to clarify that for me, so that was pretty cool. But I got my one aquarium over there that's having cichlids in it. Basically, I call it a prison because everything over here in this is a 40 breeder. Here, see if you can see it. I call that my prison tank.
Hold on, I'm going to blow you out.
Can you see it? Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
I call that my prison tank. So the gouramis are killers. They were in the pond. They killed 3 gold gouramis. Every single one of my orange swordtails. The other guys there decimate every plant. And then the rainbow cichlids, they killed their entire family. Only 3 of them are left to survive. So that's the prison tank.
Wow.
So I'm gotten really big into shrimp keeping. now too. This thing, unfortunately, I can't reverse it for some reason, so I'll have to do like this. I hope I can show this well. I should get the,
What kind of shrimp?
let's see, I got right in here. Those are blue dreams.
Nice.
Hey, Larry, can you lower your finger just a little?
Oh, sorry.
There you go.
Thank you. Because I can't see what I'm doing, unfortunately. But those are blue dreams. And here's green jades, along with some neon blues. There's 6 of them in there. Yellows.
What is that artwork behind the picture? Behind the tank? I like that.
I wondered that
Thank
too.
you. That's a friend of mine, some friends of mine, where I get some of my spicy stuff from. They have an autistic child and they support the autism awareness. So I kind of did that for them.
Oh, cool.
And
It's
right
your,
here are the black roses.
is it your art, Larry?
Yes,
Cool.
Nice.
thank you. And it's my little 2.5 gallon.
Oh, how cute. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, it's got 3 green jades and there's 3 hopefully male guppies in there. But they're all itty bitty. Oh, do you want to see more stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait, here's the pond. If I can get it over there.
Maybe save something for later too.
Okay,
Yeah.
but there's the pond redone, added more plants. But yep, that's some of the stuff.
So you've got a lot of tanks in there. You say 20 something?
Do I now?
You say you had 20 something tanks?
No, that's the indoor pond. I got tons of plants in there. I got overload of plants. Actually, I had to because when I had the algae breakout in there, it wiped out majority of the plants. Some of them I was able to rescue. Most I did not. And I'm still watching to see what else is going to die out on me or not. But I have other plants I can still put in there.
Your pond had some gorgeous red plants in it.
Yeah, it does.
Thank you. Those are one of the Renickis, and I can't remember it off the top of my head. But I've got a lot of Vietnam Rotella atra. Got a bunch of them in there, and a new one I just found at LFS, Diamond Rotella.
Oh,
Never, first time I've heard of it.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, interesting. So we'll see what they look like. They won't be in there 2 days now, so I have no perspective to go off of on them right now. So
Totally.
wait to see what happens.
You're talking about Tim Russell asked a bit ago of whether I still had that big, pretty Jack Dempsey, and you're talking about Cobalt, I think. And she did finally pass, but I still have, oh my God, 55, 75, something like that of her offspring.
Wow.
And they're doing great. They don't ever spawn or anything because they're a big colony, and I keep all those
That's
together.
cool.
So Cobalt was the deal, wasn't she? Thanks for asking. Somebody
Where do
else
you
got a
get
question?
most of your plants, Larry? Do you get them locally, or do you order them?
Yeah, there's a, it's called Aquarium Artisan down the street from where I work, about 10 minutes away.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah,
You
I go
find
there
you have better luck?
exclusively.
You have better luck with the local stuff rather than the stuff you get from other, different states away?
Yeah, with these guys, I've had 0 issues. Now, I do buy a lot of my fish from the Wet Spot online, but 99% though comes from them. But if it's anything reptile related, I just run to PetSmart because, like light bulbs and stuff like that,
Right.
don't have to worry about that. But yeah, the Aquarium Artisans, they strictly fish related.
Nice.
Your shrimp, where do you source those from?
Mark Shelley and Garden of Eden. About 50-50.
Mark Shelley.
There you go.
I just happen to
Didn't you
have
have
his
Mark?
sticker right here.
Yeah. Didn't you have him on your show here not too long ago?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I thought so.
on a couple of times.
I got some orange shrimp from him, and they're doing amazing.
Yep. The yellow ones and the blue dream and the jade I got from him.
Nice. I love the
And the rest of them I got from Garden of Eden, including the orange ones that are over there. I still want to figure out how I get them over here.
maybe on
I don't know, I'll figure it out eventually. I'm always trying to do something, new ideas, you know?
Right.
It's like,
Now, are we not allowed to talk about hot sauce?
yeah, you can talk about it all you want. Just don't make, I just was like, don't make the whole show about it.
Okay. Well, 2 weeks ago, Bob and I were in Cookville checking out the fish stores there. That's
Right.
going to be really close to where Whip's going to be living. Well, I went to the Ollie's and I bought myself this, and then afterwards I thought, oh man, I wonder if I should give it to Larry. But maybe you've already tried it, so I don't have to. But check out this hot sauce. It's in a chicken container.
Oh my gosh!
Okay. That's funny.
But yeah, I mean, how cool is this container?
That's neat.
So I bought that for me, but do you have this guy? Have
No,
you ever tried this? It's
No.
probably not good at all. It's probably terrible.
probably.
But,
It's probably one of those ones out of China because, like Halloween time, you get to something like that. It's in a skull. It looks like the exact same sauce as made in China.
That's why he's wanting to bum it off on
Made
you.
in China.
Oh my!
Made in China.
He knows his sauces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I bought it though for the jar because I
Oh,
tried
yeah.
the
Chicken jar, I really do.
And I guarantee you probably can't read the ingredients on there because they probably got them so discombobulated you can't, you know.
Probably in Mandarin or something.
Yeah. Or really bad broken English.
aged red peppers, vinegar, water, salt. Contains less than 1% of exithin. Oh, wait, maybe it's called exithin gum.
Xanthan gum. That's a preservative.
Okay, garlic, Grudy gum.
Sounds
This
pretty
is-
good so far.
Right.
Well, then that's about it. Oh no,
Wow.
it also has wheat, milk, eggs, soy, nuts included. So if you're allergic to those things, don't do that.
You all right?
That's the strangest one I've ever seen.
Wow.
Isn't that the weirdest?
I
Open
love
up,
the chicken.
try.
I love the chicken. Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Larry, do you
Right.
collect the containers too, the bottles as well, or?
Some of them.
Larry,
Depends on what it is. Depends on what it is. Because I got
Didn't you have like either? I'm gonna forget which band it was. Was it Motley Crue?
yeah,
Or Kiss? I can't. I couldn't
Motley
remember.
Crue.
Yeah.
And I've also got a Jason versus Jason. Wait a minute, what is it? Oh, it's Freddy versus Jason hot sauce.
Yeah,
I'm
those are
keeping it for the
bottles
ne-
to hold on to, right?
Yeah, those will never be opened. And I've got a couple others in there that will never be opened. I got them just for the simple fact because of what they are, what they represent. It's like, cool. And one of them I'm not going to because I've tried it before and it's disgusting. But it's a cool label. But it's a cool label. What can I say?
Well, and Larry, not only are you into fish and reptiles and hot
Mhm.
sauce, you also like horror movies.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's a big. What is your favorite all-time horror movie?
The Exorcist. I've seen it over 250 times.
Wow.
The original one?
Wow.
Yes. I will not watch the remake, and don't get me started.
Let me tell you,
No.
that traumatized me because I think Linda Blair and I are about the same age.
I met her a couple times. She's cool.
Whoa, that traumatized me seeing that when I was.
I couldn't watch it. I got
Yeah,
it maybe a third of the way through, and I was out. I'm like, nope.
I watched it when I was 12.
That was probably the first
I
time
had nightmares for a week, but I went back and watched it again. Scare me? No, that don't work. You scared me. I'm coming back for more.
Do you to go to like the horror events then?
Yep, I got one this month called Horror Hound here in Springdale, Sharonville, Ohio, Convention Center.
Nice.
Horror Hound Convention. They have it here, Indianapolis, and I think Columbus, Ohio. But I'm going on vacation and going for one day because I'm not going to be able to do anything else this year. Unfortunately, that includes Keystone.
it
Not
includes
making
what?
it this year.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm not going to be making it to Keystone this year.
Oh no, I'm
Oh,
gonna miss
yeah.
your husband.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I got to redo all the electric in the house. Plus, I'm adding more electric down here because all the electric down here is all connected to the electric up in the living room.
Oh no,
Oh, yeah.
that's scary.
And I'm not sure how it's spread out yet. But it's weird, but there's one plug upstairs. You plug anything into it, you trip the breaker, and it shuts down all my tanks.
huh.
I found that out the hard
in your
way.
backyard.
Do what?
We could have a barbecue in your backyard.
Yeah, right. My backyard wasn't 4 foot, 4 foot long, 4 foot deep.
As long as
Larry,
White doesn't
Larry,
lay
I had
down,
to do
we're
the same
okay.
thing. Oh, sorry. Go
Yeah.
ahead. I had to do the same thing. My whole
Mm-hmm.
this whole room is on its own now because
Mm-hmm.
I had a tortoise for a little while. I
Oh, gee.
stepped into the tortoise game without knowing what the hell I was doing or getting into,
Mm.
and the light to keep it 100 degrees in there
Mm-hmm.
was tripping the whole fish
Oh, I
room.
bet it
So
was.
Oh, yeah.
he separated it. He put a fuse box down here, a second fuse box down here, and the fish room's on that, and the tortoise room, even though it's only a 4, 5 by 7 room, it's got its
Mm-hmm.
circuit breaker because it was just drawing so much power.
I like that. I like that idea. I never even considered a separate breaker specifically for the fish room, like down here to where it's easy access.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what,
Yeah,
and it
especially
keeps
if you're thinking
keeps
about-
everything out upstairs on, and my wife happy.
There you go.
Especially if you're thinking about getting Uromastics again, because they like it like 150, 160 degrees.
Yeah, the one I got now,
Trip, trip,
she
trip.
stays around in the basking area is around 110. So not bad. But she's such a snob, though.
Well, Larry, have you been to an oddities convention?
No. There's,
Bob and I went to one last year, and it was really neat.
Yeah,
That's
Am I
a
growing
good
peppers?
idea, Coro.
I'd like to go again. To
Grow, no, I can't grow peppers to save my life. I've got a ton of seeds, and I've had 3 years in a row I've struck out doing that.
that. Huh.
Don't know why, because I can grow plants, aquarium plants, regular plants just fine, but peppers just kick my butt.
Oh man.
Yeah.
My butt.
Yep. And I went and bought more of those heat trays that you add water, they swell up, start seeds in. I'm trying again this year. But I think I came prepared this time because I got some plant grow lights. Better quality ones, I should say. See if that helps.
That'll
I
help.
really want to know what some of these
good
peppers.
lights in their pond with those red plants. Don't they take? Like I think
Yeah.
I find red plants very hard to grow.
No, I've got a plain ordinary LED, 6500. Yeah, 6500 watt, whatever.
Really?
Plain old Walmart light. That's all that's in there. And they're
I'm
doing
shocked.
perfectly fine.
Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome.
There's
You
a
know,
lot of
any-
plants I can't grow down in the basement I'm with you on that. I mean, my pothos grows. That's about it.
I think anything at 6,500 Kelvin is going to grow red plants. And if you have a problem with them, your plants growing or it's staying colorful when they're red, lower your light down closer to the water.
Oh, if you're talking water plants, aquatic plant, I can't grow any of those. But my
Yeah.
That's because you got
when
fish
you were
that
talking
eat
about
them
your
and tear them up.
peppers, when you're talking about your peppers, I can't grow anything. Cactus works down here for some reason, and the pothos. Everything else dies.
I have better luck growing with my aquarium plants than I do any others. I mean, I got some of the house plants down here that are doing pretty good for the most part. Some of them you transplanted. Yeehaw. But other than that, yeah, it was especially if it's come out of seed. Anything's already pre-started. I seem to do okay, but if it's from seed, I have zero luck. I'll get started looking good, and bam, there's dead. Just that fast.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the aquarium plants, I seem to have really good luck.
Do you use any kind of fertilizer or anything with your plants?
No. I used a product once that I'll never use again. That's why I stopped using all fertilizers. I'm not going to say the name of it or where it's from, but I've never had an algae problem until I use that.
Yeah.
And I've finally got it under control again, but for a year, in my 125, I had nothing but algae problems no matter what I did from using this product one time.
Wow.
Yeah. There's nothing easy about it, that's for sure.
You're sure it wasn't the light?
No, I got a good light on there.
I was starting to know which one he's talking about. It happened to me too.
Yeah. Because the same light I had on there for 2 years prior, no algae. Till the one time I used that product. Yep. I think you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So we'll leave it alone because I don't want to start a incident or whatever. You know.
Yeah.
It's no big deal. I mean, it's under control. Just don't use that product again. Some people have great luck with it. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Me, I had great bad luck with it.
Huh.
It is what it is. You know what I mean?
So you said you had 18 fish tanks up and running, right?
15.
15. Do you have any plans of trying to find something else that you were interested in, like a bucket list fish?
At the moment, I got a list as long as my arm of stuff I want to get. A lot of different types of gobies. I really like I got a goby. It's a neon blue goby. Everything I read, they only live 2 years. That's fine. I've had him for 6 years now.
Oh, wow.
So, you know, so it's like, well, they ain't breaking my heart at all. I've had him for 6 years. He's doing fantastic in the 125. You know, I keep looking like, wow, you're still alive? You should have been died. You should have been dead 4 years ago. What's the deal?
That's
like,
funny.
hey, I'm not complaining.
No.
Must love that tank.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Do you have fresh water only or?
Yeah.
Okay.
My work schedule, there's no way I would attempt the salt water.
Really?
Yeah. Because my work schedule, I'm up at anywhere from 3:30 a.m. to work all the way to 11 p.m.
Wow.
At all points in between. So I couldn't give it the attention they would need.
What do you do for a living that you get up at 3:30 in the morning?
I work at Lowe's.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I build and design doors and windows. And also have to work over in the paint department.
Cool.
And maybe wait to see what's going on, and maybe end up becoming a department supervisor.
Oh, that would be sweet, huh?
Yeah. More money, more stress. Yay.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I love Lowe's.
Oh, yeah.
It's where we go.
Yep.
And more problems. You have
Yeah.
everybody
Yeah.
problems, not just yours. For sure.
Well, I figured they may as well make me one. Everybody comes to me anyway.
Well, there you go.
Yep. Hey, how's Rico San doing? Since I just now thought of that. I haven't seen him in a hot minute.
talked
He's
to him.
not feeling good.
Yeah,
Right
I
now.
talked to him yesterday. He's not doing so good.
Ooh.
Today's his birthday.
Well, happy birthday, Rico, buddy. Dang.
It's also Daniel Velez's birthday today too.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Danny and Rico are on the same
Dang.
day.
Wow,
Wow.
that's nice.
That is pretty
You
cool.
know, they were the same age.
No, I highly doubt that part of it.
You know, I wonder if they got swapped at birth, if they could have been.
Hmm. Stranger things, you never know.
That's right.
Dope.
Absolutely. So you
Well,
said
Rico Valdez has a ring to it.
it does.
Yeah.
We ought to explore that a little bit. That's starting to fit more and more, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We just heard a hell of a rumor about that.
Yeah, I heard it. Did you say you had reptiles before fish, or?
I do have reptiles. I've got bearded dragon, crested gecko, leopard gecko, and uromastics.
Nice.
But no snakes.
No.
I'm with you, Lair. I got a lot of reptiles,
yep.
no snakes.
Mm-hmm. I'm still wanting to get a red-eyed skink.
Those are
Ooh.
cool. Really
Mhm.
cool.
That's a cool lizard you'll never see.
Yeah, that's what I hear. It's okay.
Yeah.
I got vampire crabs. I never see them. Once, maybe every 6-7 months. It's like, neatest boring things I've ever had in my life. I mean, they're neat looking. They're boring as hell because you never see them. But once in a blue, like I said, once in a blue moon, you see them. 1 or 2 of them, 5 of them in a 35.
Yeah.
But other than that, yeah, I never see them. Every once in a while, if I get curious, I'll lift the lid up, look around the rocks, what have you, and see, oh, okay, there you are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, you're all good? Cool.
Still alive.
Yep. That's all that matters.
That's the way it is with woodcats. I'm sure they're dead, and I don't see them for a long time, and
Mm-hmm.
then I find them start flipping wood, and there they are in
Yeah.
the wood.
There they are.
That's what I thought about the cell fence. Like, I put you in there, seeing you for 2 days, and all of a sudden I don't see you at all. So I threw some squash in there or zucchini. Bam. 2 day, a day and a half. He literally stripped it right down. There was nothing but a little bitty chunk of the inner I had to scoop out of the pond. 100% stripped clean.
So you know
Wow.
they're in there, though.
Yeah, he's in there.
Do
Gonna shrink the baby guppies.
do the vampire crabs, do they rearrange the fish tank?
No.
That
Maybe-
goofy
now maybe
one that I
under the-
got does.
Maybe under the driftwood. Maybe there, so they got room to hide and what have you. But other than that, no.
I've got a skull for it to hide in,
Mm-hmm.
and I set it up like this, and it constantly knocks it over, so it's always sideways.
Dang.
And I don't know how that crab does it because it's not that big. It must be just
Yeah.
moving one rock at a time till it just has enough leverage
For
to
real.
tip it.
I mean, shoot, those things are only like 1.5 inches in diameter.
Yeah, well, I think maybe I've got what's called a panther crab.
Oh,
it's
okay, that's
about
bigger
2.
than the vampire Halloween vampire crabs, or what I got. So I think they're a little bit smaller.
Do they have the orange back or the purple?
Purple. No, they have the orange back, purple legs.
Yeah, those are neat. I love them.
Mm-hmm.
They're
Well,
cool looking.
The cool
Yeah.
thing about the panthers, it's 100% underwater. It doesn't breathe. So I just
Right.
keep the tank filled and just keep a
Mhm.
sponge filter in there.
Yep.
That's the only thing he doesn't tear up is the sponge filter. He pulled all the leaves off of the plants in there. He's just done a lot of jerky things.
Surf City.
Well, at least
Yeah,
you
they're,
stay-
they're different.
at
He's always
least you
looking at
stay-
me when I look in there. It's facing me when I walk in the room. So it must arrange itself, to protect
Mhm.
and get ready to attack me.
Oh yeah, they're always ready to fight.
I'm
All
guessing
of them.
from your location, you have hard water there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It comes out. TDS is like over 120.
Wow.
Now, are
But
we
here,
allowed
but
to say where you live?
Cincinnati.
Yeah. New York State.
Cincinnati has an amazing fish swap twice a year. I don't know if
That's
you've
what
been
I
to
hear,
it.
but I've never been able to get to one.
Huh.
Super cool.
Yeah. It always seems to happen when it's like, nope, you can't take a vacation day or something. Stuff like
Well, it was
that.
over Valentine's Day last month, which stinks.
Oh, it was. It figures. Yeah, right now we're getting ready for a big visit, so nobody's allowed to do nothing right now until everything's 100%. They got all hands on deck.
I wonder
Yeah.
if Killer Kitty's coming.
Mm.
Oh,
I
that's
gave
right.
her the beef about. I went to Lowe's last week and I was going to buy a bag of onions to plant, and it was 20 onions for $5 for the bulbs, and it's like you might as well just buy a bag of onions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really. Be cheaper. It's the same thing.
Huh.
Yeah.
I've
I mean,
never
shoot.
planted onions. What do they do? Like potatoes, kind of?
Yeah.
Yeah. Though you take a little bitty onion bulb out of the bag, and then you just stick it in the ground, and they grow.
Mm-hmm.
And then they get to nice big onions.
Yeah. Those are the no-brainer ones. I mean, onions are practically just the seed anyway.
Big Steve wants to know if your vampire crabs have reproduced, Larry.
If they have, I have not seen evidence of that yet. But right now, I've got another aquarium sitting in front of that I actually need to get cleaned out and moved, because I'm thinking about taking. I bought a 20 high because I was going to use it to practice aquascaping, and now I'm sitting here looking at the 10 gallons orange are in, and swapping them out into the 20. I'm sitting here talking to you guys and we're visualizing all this scaping of how I could do this here and how it would look.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, I could do that. I'm always thinking about different things to do.
Huh.
Just
reading what Pepin said there. What I was going to ask you something else about your parameters, and it went right out of my head.
Oh.
Huh. It'll come back.
Yeah, I don't know a lot about the parameters. I really don't chase parameters. I know it's over 120 when it comes out of the faucet, the TDS, and my pH is usually 7.5, 7.6.
Wow.
And that's about the extent of my knowledge of it. Once in a while, I do test, because when I did my tub, I said something. It's like my pH on the pH strips, it was turned brown. It didn't say it was pink colors, it turned brown. So it's like something definitely wrong here. Yep. And all I had to do was about 80% water change, and it fixed it.
Yeah.
It's like, well, damn, that was a no-brainer.
Do you have any fish reproducing?
Besides the guppies, that's, gee, imagine that. Actually, I've got some strawberry rasboras, these little guys. They have actually been reproducing. I had some of them in my Blue Dreams. I decided to take them out. I've only put like 5 of them in there, and one day there was like 15 in there. Oh, okay. So I ended up scooping them all out, because I put them in there because I was getting the little different types of worms started popping up in there. So it was like 2 or 3 different kinds, but they annihilated them and haven't seen any since. So they're back over to 125, except for the one I missed. Somehow one evaded me. So there's just one left in there. Eventually I will catch him.
Are strawberry reservoirs the same as chili reservoirs?
No, but they're basically the same size.
Just
The
curious.
strawberries basically they get how chili reservoirs get really dark red. These
Right.
get more of a pinkish red.
Oh, cool. I haven't seen
Yep.
that.
I've never seen
I
that.
found those on a wet spot. I was like, huh, those look interesting. Here, we'll get a dozen of them.
Cool.
Just here, why not? And they started breeding. They're not breeding profusely, but a few here and there. So okay, cool. Now I'm
Vincent,
hoping the neon blues will breed.
yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah.
Vincent's asking you if you have any wisdom or advice on aquatic plant growth in addition to 65 for red plants.
Root tabs first, 2 inches of substrate. Put them where you want them. Get the light on, 7 hours max, and leave them be.
Huh. I like that.
Leave them be. Everybody wants to, well, you got to do this, you got to test that, you got to test that. No, you don't. It's not rocket science. Nature doesn't need you going out there and testing its pH all the time. Nature will take care of itself. Let it alone and let it go. It'll do it. It'll do it for you. Yeah, I love watching people go, oh, if you, hang on a second. I have sinus infection, so my throat dries out. But I love watching on some of these channels. I tested pH, tested this here, the wind blew just right, and this, that, and the other. So this happened, that happened. No, calm down. Nature's working, so just enjoy your aquarium. It's funny. It's like you hear so many people talking all this scientific mumbo jumbo, and it's like, do you even know what you're talking about? Are you saying stuff just for the sake of saying stuff?
Some people really get into that, the science of it.
I mean, more power to you. If your hobby is consisting of you constantly nitpicking every little thing, testing your pH, all your parameters every other day, if that's your hobby, more power to you. I'm going to sit back and go, I planted these here a week ago. Here's they are. Hey, those look good. Cool. Let's see what else I can do in another aquarium, Yeah, and I'm bigger into the aquascaping aspect of it more than even the fish per se. I think it's fun. Sorry. I think it's fun designing different aquariums, different ways, seeing what you can create, and then going, what would look good in here? I got all these red plants. Oh, I know. Orange shrimp. That's what I did over in this one.
Speaking of the aquascaping, I'm gonna give that a test myself this year.
Yeah, go for it.
It's gonna look like under pressure, but it's gonna be up at the NEC.
Okay. Cool. Where is the NEC? I hear people talking about it, but I've never been there. Not sure where it's even at.
It's gonna be in Connecticut.
Oh wow, that's too far.
I'm driving. I don't care. I'm going.
I mean, it's 9 hours for us when we go to Keystone Clash. That's far enough.
Yeah, but you're almost there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you're on the east side of Pennsylvania.
Yeah, he's on the west side, so you just gotta go up, follow the Great Lakes up, pretty much.
What's the dates of the NC, the Connecticut one?
April 4th. I gotta look at the calendar. It is April 5th, 6th, and 7th.
3 days. Awesome.
The aquascaping is all day Friday, and then they got a bunch of stuff going on Saturday and auction on Sunday. Can't wait. It's going to be fun.
You can see my aquascape skills. A pile of rocks and a big piece of wood. That's it.
Hey, piece of blank.
You're right.
The blank slate. Yeah. I used to like aquascape, but I just kind of had to concentrate my efforts elsewhere. So I do still have some plants, but I don't aquascape. You have some other watery, fishy stuff, Larry. You want to show us?
I can show you some more of the
Awesome.
stuff. Yeah. Oh.
Let you rest your voice a little bit, maybe. Maybe.
Yeah. If I remember, I wish this thing would turn around. I see this more button. I'm almost afraid to touch it.
I
Hang on
think
a
that is how you do it.
Oh yeah. Hang on a second.
If it's on your telephone, yeah, it'll have 2 fronts and 2 backs.
Now this is on my
Laptop.
nope, the other thing.
Tablet.
It's a tablet.
Tablet. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
just click on the more and you go to settings and go to camera, and it'll go the drop down and you'll have front and back.
Sounds like a trap to me, Larry. Be careful.
Several choices of front and back too. If
Oh, here we go. Back. Let's see what we got.
There you go. There's your finger.
Yep, got my finger in the way. All right, here we go.
Awesome.
Wow.
Now I'll make it a lot easier for you now.
Heck yeah.
And then to switch it back, you just do the same thing you did.
Now those
Okay.
plants are live.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Those
There
are
you
as colorful as my plastic ones upstairs.
Ed, you
The back
remember
needs
that?
cleaned.
Ed, you remember that one plant I got over in Crossville or wherever?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And here's the 35. This is my very first tank.
Aw.
Dead. That's beautiful.
So what's in that tank?
Let's see, neons, rummy nose, and crebenzas. Oh, and one white cloud,
Aw.
Yeah, I have.
and my reflection. And here's my 125 nanos. Still work in progress when it comes to the fish.
What fish are in there?
Oh, got a little bit of everything. You got some guppies in there. Oh, here's strawberry. Little guy towards the bottom. That's a blue up top. Where there's a strawberry right there. Ain't picking them up very well.
This looks like a Lucas Brett's tank. You know it?
Yeah. There's CPDs in here. Get a better view of one. Get back a little bit, see, making it dark look dark. And I got 5 silver tips.
Oh, okay. Yeah, those
I
are
love
neat.
silver tips.
And let's see, we've got
Would you ever put like a Jason Jason in there?
Voorhees. No,
Voorhees, thank you.
no. I've got my one horror themed tank. That's the Green Jades. I based that off of a movie, 80s movie called Burial Ground. That's why it's got a skull like that.
You got Paleotis.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, man. One of my fish died and a mono got it. Oh, well.
We'll take care of it.
Yep. And dang, that's a CBD.
Now, is that dragon stone or dragon wood?
Dragon Stone. I've never even heard Dragon Wood until the last Keystone. And I haven't seen any of that anywhere near here. But yep, that's the 125.
That dragon wood seemed too soft for me.
I look at that
Oh,
little guy.
look at the cutie.
There's
Like,
Mr. Curious.
why are you showing them me?
Skipper likes his wood harder. I couldn't let it.
I was waiting for you to pick up on that.
I couldn't let. I tried and I couldn't.
This is my 65. It looks like crap right now. I'm going to be redoing that here real soon. I don't know why it looks so dark over here. Yeah, that's the one I got at the it was up in Chicago because Susie Q, you're the one I asked about it.
Yep. Look how cute.
Now, eventually, you're going to have to get a bigger, put him in a bigger tank,
Yeah,
right?
you're going to need a much bigger tank for that guy.
Oh, I've had him for like 4 years now. I think he's full grown.
Really?
No, they get to be about 18 inches last I checked. That's albino Senegal, right?
Yeah.
What's he waiting on?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've had him for 4 years. That's as big as he's gotten.
Wow.
Well,
That's
they live about
surprising.
30 years. I don't think they get the full
Oh.
length until they're about 15.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. Well, I
So-
got a little time.
Yeah, you do.
They
Yeah.
grow slow.
I never
there's-
knew that about them.
That's the crab tank. That's going to get stripped and redone too.
I like it though. I like the way it looks.
what's
And
that
that-
growing out the top? Bamboo?
It's just some semi-aquatic plant.
Huh.
It's the same one. It's like what's over in the 2-gallon.
I thought he
Larry,
was
do
trying
you
to
have
grow corn.
cats?
Yeah. That definitely gotten overgrown, carried away. It is what it is.
Can the
Pretty
crabs
neat,
not climb up that and get out?
Yeah, they haven't, thankfully, but yeah.
Oh,
So,
no. I hope they didn't speak it into truth.
You just jinxed him.
Right?
Yeah, right.
God
And
damn
there's
it.
there's a 20 I bought that I'm going to switch out with that 10 over there. And here's Leo.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, hey, Leo.
Larry, do you have cats or dogs?
No. Sorry. I am not a cat or dog
Furry?
person. No, I'm strictly reptiles and fish. And there's Houdini way back there. I don't think you're going to be able to see him. That's his tail, that little black line. Let's see.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there we go. No, we don't.
Can't see.
Yeah,
it.
he's on.
Believe it or not, that point, that's the top of his head.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, I see it now.
yeah. But yep, that's pretty much the fish room. And my cord keeps getting in the way.
Now, can you ever touch your lizards?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know if they just run away or if they actually
No.
are cool.
The Euromastic will, Leo, this little jerk here, he bites. He still bites. And for as little as he is, he can bite hard.
Yes, they do. Like razor sharp, tiny teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
He's coming towards you like he wants to take a piece of your arm right now.
Yeah, right.
Look at him.
Yeah.
What about that other?
Now he will run. He'll run away from you. But now actually I take that back. I've been feeding him in his tray and he'll sit above my arm, wait patiently.
Oh.
So he's calming down.
Nice.
How old is he?
I just bought him 6 months ago. No, wait. That's
Yeah. He
no,
knows-
not even that long ago.
Okay, he
Not
knows
even
you.
that long ago.
What is he? What is he?
That's a leopard gecko.
He'll calm down. He'll calm down.
My leopards must be fat because they're bigger than that.
Yeah.
I've been known to.
Well, there are different leopard geckos that get gigantic.
Yeah, mine
But
are-
he looks like he's very young because his tail
He
is still
is.
thin.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's probably 6 inches long is all.
You put hot
He's just
sauce
a
on his
baby.
food.
Yeah, right?
Now, that one in the corner, is it nicer?
Oh, yeah. Mr. Curious. Yeah, he'll let you
Can
pick
you,
him
like-
up and pet him.
Can you
Yeah,
sit him on your shoulder and like walk around?
If I had time to do stuff like that.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, it would be. And here's where all my horror stuff is.
Ah,
That's my
it's a
favorite.
different kind of video.
Yeah. I mean, unless you want to see it, I don't care.
That's the dungeon. I want him to do a tour of it.
I started to say if you want to do a different one, we could do that, and
Yeah, that would be fun.
I would enjoy it for sure.
He's the only other guy I know that has like collectibles like me.
Be
Yeah,
there.
we'll take a quick look. How's that?
Yeah. Check in, but you don't check out.
Yeah, right.
He's got his own oddities, Ed.
Yep. I've got that exact same Lady Death figure in the package.
I'm waiting for Susie and Ed to do their thing together.
I would love that.
I have like all the old, like the Monster Universe, or what's it called?
Universal.
Monsters of the Mikos.
Yeah. You guys asked me about my favorite movie.
Yeah.
Right
My
there.
favorite one's right next to it. Mine's the Creature.
Yep, that's my favorite Universal. But see the VHS tape right there in green?
Yeah.
That's one of the very first ones that came out in '86 when it first was released. I've had it since '86.
Wow.
I don't.
And that's the dog from the John Carpenter's The Thing. Trying to put it together, it's a total bleeping nightmare.
Jason.
Yep. Oh, and there's the hot sauce I was telling you about.
Oh, that's cool.
And that was a birthday present.
Nice.
Mr. Kev got me the high-end one. I didn't want a high-end one. I just wanted something to hang up on the wall, but I'll take that too.
Yeah, you deserve a high-end one.
Yep.
Terrifier.
I wonder what it would sound like to play a violin with that on.
Yeah, right.
It might be
Here's
cool.
some of the more high-end dollar stuff I've managed to get a hold of. And I'm writing my own light.
Now, you see, I wish KB Toys in the mall was still there, because that was the one place you could always find a lot of the horror stuff.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Ed, here, now I know this is something you're going to like.
Dang.
Oh, I love my Cthulhu stuff. Very cool. Oh, you got a whole Cthulhu corner. Very, very cool.
Oh, yeah. And those are extreme horror movies up there. And
Yeah, we definitely need to do one just on this.
when I'm at Linda Blair and I got a glare that's not going to let you see it.
Oh, they're signed.
Yes. I got a couple of them. These are all autographs.
That's awesome.
And that right there, that's Jeff Goldblum, the wrestler. The movie he did called Santa Sleigh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's autographed. And here's my Alien and the Godzilla stuff. And some of the stuff creates a heck of a glare.
I wish I would have been collecting that Godzilla stuff when it first came out. Because, man, it costs $1 bajillion to get the piece you miss.
And there's some of the big dogs.
Some guy had a short yesterday saying that King Ghidorah was so much better than Godzilla. And I'm like, he only beat him twice out of 16 matches. There's no way.
Right. Oh, and there's some of the bottles I keep.
Well, they're making a new movie with Kong and Godzilla where they're teaming up now.
Yep. But yeah, there's the horror stuff. Oh, here's the hot sauce stuff.
They teamed up in the last movie, Skip.
Maybe that's what it was.
No, that's both.
Yep.
They fought each other a couple times, and then they ended up teaming up at the end of the first verses, and then
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, there's the Motley Crue one.
Hey, there it is.
Oh. They're adding Gamora to the universe too, which is really neat.
But yep, there you go.
Thanks, Monica. All right.
Well,
Cool
thank you so
beans.
much, Larry. You're freaking awesome.
Let me see if I get this to come back to normal.
Oops.
I wish Larry lived in Chattanooga so I could hang out at his house on
Right.
like every Saturday.
Yeah. You'd be back in that horror room.
Hey, Larry, one of my best friends growing up is a huge horror fan, and he loves everything, even
Uh-huh.
the bad stuff. Do you watch the bad stuff with the same interest as the high end, A-list movies?
Right.
I mean, he
Well, thing
watches
is,
C and even I mean, if there is such a thing as C, the really
oh
bad
yeah.
ones, them all.
Yeah.
He does, even if
College
they're bad, he
productions.
loves
Well, thing is, my mom is the one who got me into horror movies. My mom was a
Was?
diehard horror movie fan.
Oh,
Horror movies and westerns. That had a combination.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she only liked the low budget ones. She always said if they got to advertise a lot, it can't be good. Oh, okay.
I
Well-
tell you, one of the best ones I ever saw wasn't advertised a bit. I had no idea what I was walking into, and it was that Paranormal Activity. My
Oh,
brother
that's-
and I would go see a
Mhm.
movie every Friday,
That
and
was-
we were like, "Let's go see what that is." And going into it, not knowing a clue what it was about, that
Mhm.
was terrifying.
Yeah, it would be. A lot of stuff's like that. It's like we're going to the theater, see a bunch of movies, just randomly pick one. This is that horror movie. Let's go see it. You're either going to love it or you're going to hate it.
I have walked out on a few that I didn't know what they were.
Yeah, I've actually bought a few, and it's like, nope. 10 minutes into it, nope, I'm over it.
Anybody that wants to, Daniken has already started, I think, and as we're winding up,
Yeah.
it's down there if anybody wants to use it. And Larry, thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Enjoyed it.
I didn't realize you had so many tanks.
I know.
Oh, yeah. And these are just ones downstairs. I got three. Yeah, three upstairs. I just stop and think about it sometimes. Wait, how many do I got upstairs? Yes, I got what, a 10-gallon, 75, and a 40 breeder upstairs. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, that's what it is.
All right. Well,
But yeah,
thank
pretty
you,
cool.
And thank you
This
so
was
much.
great.
We enjoyed it. It was awesome.
Well,
Thank you, everybody
awesome.
in the panel, and thank you in the chat. And good night.
All right,
I got to
folks.
run, guys.
You think